Okay, we're back again, and we're back with Zone of the Enders, HD collection. Like I said, it was only going to take 5 minutes, but I am hoping to fuck that this is going to work, because I know sometimes games done by Hideo Kojima, for some reason have a problem whenever I stream them. Like Metal Gear, I had a big problem streaming that. I don't know why, but hopefully I've got the settings right. And we're going to start off with it. We're going to start this off right, the first game. It still feels a bit shoehorned in compared to the second game on this collection. It feels like they didn't care about this version. Mainly because the new animated cutscenes and shit that they put in are only for the second game, so it's like, the fuck? This game just got a better resolution, I guess, and better textures, and that's about it. And it plays worse than the PS2 version, this one. For the PS3, anyway. So this is going to be fun. I'm probably going to be skipping the intro as well. Well, this intro, because we don't need... I think you've seen that millions of times on my channel. Like, I've done this game so many fucking times, but I've not done this one yet. I mean, I was starting to do the 360 version, but I never finished it for some reason. Oh yeah, it's the X button now, isn't it? And not the circle button, because Japanese fucking PS3. What the hell does all this mean, by the way? Can I have the game off? Oh, it's captioned. Okay, never mind. Okay, now. My brain is melting, don't worry about it, it's fine. Like, it's too hot. Okay, we're gonna do this on normal. Wait a minute. Where the fuck? Oh, I was gonna say where's versus mode, but it is there. Yeah, I've not unlocked everything. I've only played through this version once. And I've only got this version recently as well. I've had the 360 one for a while, but I've not had a chance to record it, pretty much. Let's do this. And I'm gonna check how the volume is as well.
This mission, you are expected to make whatever sacrifices are necessary.
Even if it costs us the colony.
Viola. Axe and I will secure target Alpha after we enter through the colony shaft. You go in through the skylight with Slash and Night Ray.
I'll carry out diversionary tactics.
After that, you will confirm target Bravo is secured.
Roger.
Viola.
Yes, sir.
Don't let your personal feelings intrude. Over and out.
Well, it's time to play. I've taken control of Sector 03 by driving away the flies that scourge our Earth. Still no reaction from Target Bravo.
I've managed to get inside the main shaft. Don't forget, Viola, if the target is still alive, you are to withdraw.
No, I'll just destroy it.
Don't underestimate them, or you'll end up dead.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Good morning. Ready for combat operation.
Just realised that the cutscenes aren't cropped very well in this. I didn't notice that last time I was playing it. Wow, there's frame rate stutter already. It's just opening the hatch, Jesus. But yeah, these two games are by far my favourite games of all time. I mean, this one not so much, but the second one definitely. But I love this game as well, so... Ah, dick. It's the first time I've ever been hit by him, actually.
Did I win?
I have confirmed that the target has ceased all functions. You are correct. You did win.
Who are you?
I am Ada, the advanced battle computer of this Jehuti. I detect that you are not the frame runner who was scheduled to pilot the orbital frame.
No, I'm not. I just ran in here while trying to escape. Whoa!
I have detected several targets exterior to the hangar, unable to confirm the exact number from this position. Move outside following the direction of the arrow.
How do I do that?
Do you want me to explain how to manipulate the frame?
Please.
Roger.
I've got to admit, this version of the game as well, it seems to be only the PS3 version, but it has a lot of controller lock, I've found, which sucks. I think it's to do with the dodgy frame rate of this version now. And the just massive amount of slowdown that it's got. I mean, look at that, it's already slowing down and I'm only fucking moving the thing. It runs better on the PS2 for this. It's amazing.
It is dangerous to go out now. Let us get the Metatron ore from the nearest item box.
Metatron? What is...
It is an essential element of Jehuti. It is needed to automatically repair the body. Before going out, you must first get the Metatron ore.
I seem to be playing terrible parts all the time recently. There's Shadow Man for the PS1.
Metatron ore. Completed automatic repairs to the body. Now, following the arrow as indicated, move outside.
I did beat this in about an hour and a half last time, but it still took me about 2 hours because it was actually terrible with the slowdowns, so it wasn't correct, in other words. I mean, it said 1.5 hours when I completed it, but it was actually 2 hours. I mean, look at this, it's already slowing down. I kind of wish Hexadrive did the same treatment for this game as well, because they did a beautiful job for the second game. It's like a totally different game with how they've done it. I mean, I just saw some trees pop in then. Hello, mummy heads, the most annoying fucking enemies of this game. Well, these and Cyclops, actually.
We have shot down the enemy.
Not as much Cyclops, more these. That controller lock
I
again.
have detected a Type C orbital frame in front of our position. It is different from the ones we have previously experienced. Please be careful.
I found you. Get ready.
Is it me, or was that cutscene actually not
The run is
upscaled properly? Or like, it was too upscaled and it was like pixelated? Like, I didn't notice that on the other
Damn,
one.
I was too careless.
Viola, evacuate now.
What? Are you crazy? It's just a kid. I can take care of him even without weapons.
I repeat, evacuate now. You have other things to do, don't you?
You embarrassed me this time, so look forward to the next time. See you again, boy.
The target has disappeared. I can detect no sign of vital activity.
You mean that everyone is dead?
That is correct. Good work, sir.
Ah!
This is Noman to all units. Report your current status.
Slash here. I've arrived at Sector 03, and I'll start destroying the nearby buildings.
This is Night Raid. I've also arrived at Sector 05. Should I just wait here?
Yeah, that's correct. Viola, report your current status.
No need for that. You know what happened.
Don't be so harsh. Your turn will come. Just be patient.
Your mental condition has reached a level of -8. Your combat operation will suffer substantially at this level. I advise you to take some medication to stabilize your condition. I repeat, your mental condition is declining. The message is being received from a commercial broadcast. I shall patch it through.
This is Atlantis. Whoever is aboard Jehuti, can you read me? The unidentified person aboard Jehuti, do you read me? I can understand how you must feel. Listen to me, boy. I saw everything you did on my monitor. I also know that you're just a juvenile civilian, and you've done all of this.
But I didn't have any other choice. I was so scared, I couldn't help it.
I'm not accusing you of anything. You proved you can operate the system. Listen, I must ask you to do something for us. Can you deliver that orbital frame to our base?
What?
We are a civilian transportation company, and we've been asked to carry that orbital frame, Jehuti, to Mars. Didn't you see any of our people in the vicinity of Jehuti?
I don't know.
Alan must have been there. He's the frame runner we sent there.
I said I don't know, didn't I? By the time I got there, everyone was dead.
I see. He was supposed to operate that frame. Now we need your help. I know you can do it. Please, help us. Of course, I'm talking business. We'll pay you for your troubles. Enough to allow you to live anywhere. Earth, Mars, anywhere at all. Please.
No, I don't want to.
Listen.
No, you listen. I could get attacked again. And who the hell are you anyways? Why do you want this machine so much?
You fought well. We're just asking for a little more of your help. Please.
I suppose you want me to kill again.
Well,
I want nothing more to do with any of you. Go kill or whatever you want. Just leave me out of it. I've got to be going.
then a lot more people will die.
What?
Everybody will die. Your friends, your family, every single one of them. We can't let them get a hold of Jehuti. If they do, it will be the end of this colony. No, it may be the end of civilization as we know it. You must, please, help us.
Move it, Leo! Help, Leo! You say I can, but how? I can't drive this thing.
Yes, you can. I saw you do it, and I know you can do it again. Please, help us.
All right. I'll do it just this one time, but that's all I'll do.
Okay, that's all we ask.
All right, if you say so.
Thank you.
But I want you to remember one thing. I will never help you kill anybody. Maybe killing is all right for you people, but it's not with me.
I understand. So, we have a business deal. The person in charge is headed to you right now. I can't get through to him, but I'll let you know as soon as I do. Oh, what's your name?
Leo.
Okay, Leo. I'm Elena Weinberg, second in charge of Atlantis. Just call me Elena.
I can really trust you, can't I?
Well, we don't kill indiscriminately, as you seem to think. Okay, I'll see you later.
I will explain the mission plan. The mission is to transport this Jehuti to Mars in preparation for a battle on Mars. First, we need to rendezvous with the civilian freighter Atlantis and leave the colony of Antilia. However, Jehuti has just had an overhaul and therefore has only minimum system capabilities. Jehuti's capabilities will depend on how many function modules we can install. First of all, we need to transplant the necessary modules from the local server in this area. Let me indicate the local server with a marker. You are to proceed to that location. We have obtained the program. We have obtained the scouting mode module. It enables us to fight against more than one enemy at a time. A lock-on related operation has been newly added. Let me bring up a window to explain its operation. This is the end of the training session. The module we have obtained allows us to select the command menu by pressing the Start button. You can save the current status by choosing Save from the command menu.
New enemies.
Let us avoid unnecessary battles. There is another local server in this area. Obtain the flying mode module from it. Press the Start button to view its location on the wide-range radar map. The green light points to the local server.
In other words, your mission in this game is get your ass to Mars. This will be by no means like a full save civilian run, pretty much. Mainly because it can be a pain in the ass doing that. Oh, fucking controller lock again. It has a big habit of doing that, like you can't dash repeatedly in this one without it controller locking. And I don't know why, like, fucking high voltage really fucked this up, like when they ported these games over, especially the second game. Jesus Christ, they fucked that version up. I mean, yeah, like, it's playable, but they fucked it up. Fuck you! Into the building you go! I will kill everyone just as long as you are one of them. There we go.
We have obtained the program. We have obtained the flying mode module. It allows us to move to other areas by choosing Area Change from the command menu.
If I'm correct as well, there's quite a lot of graphical errors in this one. Like the trees, bloody textures being all fucked in this version. Oh fuck, it's not the circle button there, is it? It's the X button, because switched over controls. Is that an engine or not?
No, that's...
It is residential block S02. I assume it is being attacked by orbital frames.
Residential block S02? That's where I live!
I will show you as well, that the normal shot is one of the most overpowered weapons against bosses.
Block S02.
Father, you are alive, aren't you? Father,
I detect no human activity.
you mean everyone is dead?
That is a possibility, but it is more natural to assume the residents were previously evacuated.
Damn it.
I detect vital activity. I will zoom up on subject.
Salvis!
Do you know this person?
Yes. Salvis! That is you! Isn't it, Salvis? Are you alright, Salvis?
Leo? Is that you, Leo? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? You must evacuate to the shelter immediately!
But the children may still be in the church. So,
You're going to the church? That's impossible! It's suicide to even try!
What?
What? Are you crazy? There'll be no one there anyway!
but you can't know for certain unless you go.
Forget about them! You can't do anything if you die too!
Well, I'm not dead yet.
Enemy has our position and range. I have detected a second shot fired directly at us.
Oh, I told you, didn't I?
You're the runner of Bravo? That frame's not a kid's toy. Get out of there now.
I'm not a kid.
There's the proof that you still are a kid.
What?
I thought a woman would be plenty. All right, I'm your target.
Is it me or does, like, the... Oh, fuck. Bloody hell, I'm too close. Like, when you're about this range, this weapon is just stupidly powerful against this. I mean, it's not that it's powerful, it's just the fact it, like, gets rid of its health so quickly. Oh, that's bad.
I was easy on you because you're a kid. Not anymore.
It kind of looks like the weird arm things on this orbital frame are, like, corrupted. Like, with the purple kind of veins and shit like that. I don't usually get hit this much by this guy. It's one of them, like, I seriously do better on games when I'm not fucking streaming it. I know that's an excuse everyone makes. Right. There we go. If I remember, I can just do this, because he can't really do much. Like, it's stupidly good against this boss, I don't know why. I nearly dodged him, so that was bad. Hey dude, oh, okay, I'm a bit too close there. Fuck. Like I said, it's stupidly good against that boss.
Confirmed ETR reaction from the target. Its main generator has ceased to function.
We did it!
I detect vital activity within the target. It appears that occupants are still alive. I am releasing the lock-on cursor. Target will be destroyed.
Destroy it? Why? They can't fight anymore.
Your question does not compute. Why not destroy it?
Why should I kill when there's no reason to?
I compute 17 clear reasons for such action. Most pressing is possibility of the target gaining access to another orbital frame and returning to battle at another time and place.
Shut up! I refuse to destroy it. What's the point of attacking those who have no intention of attacking us?
Do you wish me to state the reason?
Don't bother.
I have to conclude that your reaction is extremely illogical. Illogical actions by persons without sufficient capabilities make it very difficult to fulfill the mission.
You mean I'm not good enough to do this, so I should just shut up and obey orders?
That is the most sensible course.
So you say.
Target approaching limit of our range. 2 seconds remaining.
You may speak like a human, but you're still a heartless computer, aren't you?
That is correct. What is the problem?
Nothing. Forget it.
I detect several mass-produced orbital frames behind us. They are in the vicinity of the church.
What? Salvis!
Enemy with a reinforced program. Be careful.
Salvis! This way, quickly! Come on, hurry!
Oh shit, that was quick. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of Leo in this game, mainly because his catchphrase seems to be, "You mean everyone's dead?" Like, that seems to be his main catchphrase in this game. Fucking Cyclopses. Fuck your shit. Don't need it. Okay. Oh yeah, shit, I can get the javelin in this if I'm correct. Speaking of which, I was actually playing the second game after I played this, and I forgot how fucking hard that one is compared to this game. Like, I'm sure it's because I play the PAL version usually of the special edition, whereas this is like, I guess the Japanese version with English.
We have obtained the device driver for the sub-weapon. We can use it when we obtain ammunition for it.
Well, we have to get bullets now.
Obtain ammunition from the enemy or item box. To use the sub-weapon, press the circle button from a distance.
Yeah, it's pretty much a Japanese version with English, like, kind of like the PAL version, but in the speed of the Japanese version. Because I think the PAL version was slower because of the 50 Hz problem, whereas the Japanese special edition wasn't. So I would say this, the PS3 version of the HD collection for the second game is probably the best, because they have really fixed it up, that hexa drive, but they didn't do it for the 360, which is weird. I mean, that game already runs great anyway on the 360, but it runs so much better on this for the second game. Let's fight them all! I'm going to murder you. I'm gonna hate them when they're in level 3. That's when they get that bloody double laser bullshit. Like, the double laser can be so fucking annoying in this game. Fuck you both! Wow, I thought I would have killed him actually. I'm gonna love it when I get Comet, because that can wreck some bosses. That can definitely wreck Nate, or Nate, or whatever the fuck you call her. Like, Jesus Christ, it can wreck her.
you alright? Are you hurt anywhere?
No.
So, you didn't find anybody out there?
No. I'm sorry.
For what?
I shouldn't have yelled at you.
Don't worry. I yelled at you too. But one thing that I want you to remember. You have to take care of your own life too.
I understand.
You did manage to escape, didn't you, Father? What is it?
At present, I have no idea.
Look.
They're serious about destroying the colony.
Allow me to interrupt. I have to show you our mission orders. The aim of our current mission is to transfer this orbital frame to Mars, so it can operate there. To accomplish that mission, our prime tasks are first, to rendezvous with the civilian cargo ship the Atlantis, and then, to escape from Antillia in convoy. We're in a state of battle alert, but with your lack of experience, I recommend we avoid battle as much as possible. I have visual confirmation that the colony has lost command of the air. Unfortunately, we need more detailed information about the colony. That will require returning to the area where the factory was. Once we are there, I can transplant the necessary information from the local server. After that, we will break through the enemy's control of the airspace, avoiding battle as much as possible. We are then to head to the other side of the colony and gain access to the spaceport by the transportation elevator. Do you have any questions?
I see something shining in the sky.
It appears to be some kind of energy field, but I cannot define it. That is a summary of our mission so far. Please proceed directly to the factory.
I'll do as you say.
Here are the latest headlines. Bahram forces are still attacking Antillia as part of their invasion. Rescue workers have begun attempts to save patients in the destroyed hospital, but a fierce fire is still raging and workers are having difficulty gaining access. All those poor people can do is wait for the release of death. That's all for now.
How awful.
Damn it!
Listen, Leo. Can't you help those people?
How?
Just like you helped me. Can't you do that for them too?
Allow me to interrupt. As I stated earlier, you should not undertake illogical actions that have no bearing on our mission.
But just for a little while.
This orbital frame and all aboard have been ordered to participate in operations on Mars. In order to complete our mission, we should not engage in any other activities.
Oh, I see.
Also, judging from the capabilities of the frame runner, the risk rate for such an illogical action is very high.
Ada, where is that hospital?
Leo.
I will pinpoint its location with a marker, but I must repeat, you should not undertake illogical actions that have no bearing on your mission.
Yes, I know all that. I just asked. I'm scared too.
I like how the news was kind of like, why the fuck aren't you helping them? Like, it was kind of like, all I can do is wait for the sweet release of death as you're being a dick. Oh.
Let me indicate with a marker the buildings which have vital activity. In such buildings, defenseless citizens unable to flee still remain.
There are many people still in the buildings, Leo, so be careful.
I know, but at least I have to exterminate the enemy in this area.
Right, I'm gonna go for that one first, because you have the passcode, and I can do with that. See, that's why it's a bit bullshit with these survivor things, because they've already destroyed one of the buildings, and the buildings count towards your rating as well. So that's why I just don't give a fuck about the survivor things. I think all you get really is like a little picture at the end as well, which I really could not give two shits about, really. I mean, I don't think there's like a secret ending, and if there is, it's a bit too much just to get.
We have shot down the enemy.
Especially in this one.
We will cease battle position.
Right. Oh, you have the Metatron. I think I've worked this pretty well, actually. I like saving the Metatron till last, depending on how good my health is, but my health was pretty much maximum anyway, so not a problem.
We have obtained the Metatron ore. Confirmed all the enemy frames are destroyed. I will report damage to neighboring areas from this battle. There are a few damaged buildings. A few were injured or killed.
I know you did your best, Leo.
Yeah, I've even got C's when I've had 100% survivors, but a few damaged buildings. So, fuck those missions. It's like, I don't particularly care. There it is. Okay. I was looking for this. I can't remember which one this was, actually. The phalanx. Quite useless weapon, actually. I mean, the only boss that it works on, really, is... Oh, what's he called now? The one that's kind of like a squid. I've forgotten what he's called. I'll remember when I fight him, obviously, but... Oh my god, what the fuck is he called? He's not Adjet, that's the second game. And that's totally not a squid character, so... Weirdly enough, you don't get a controller lock in this part, though. Strange. That is the only part that runs the best. Like, at the best frame rate.
Now we will head for the local server to transplant the necessary information. But first, we need to destroy the enemy with the passcode for the local server.
I see.
The star-marked frames show the leaders. Destroying the leader first will lower the level of the entire party.
Weird thing is, I always just kill them all anyway. I don't particularly care about the commanders and shit like that. I just murder them.
We have shot down the enemy.
Fuck all your shit. You don't... Okay, I do want to attack those, because I want to kind of level up a bit in this one.
We have shot down the enemy.
Because I rarely actually level up in this game. I just usually get what I need and then just get to leave and stuff like that. Wow, you actually did a lot of damage with one hit. What the hell? I don't feel like you should have done that much. Right, good, you're not level 3, that's fine. That's a bloody good attack, by the way. Especially for breaking guard. And it's fucking powerful as well. I can't believe how much easier this game is compared to the second game. But in the second game you can move so much better. I just feel like I may have actually been better at the PAL version because it's a little slower, maybe?
We will cease battle position.
Well, not maybe, it is slower.
We have obtained the Metatron ore. We have obtained the program. Let me give you the next mission instructions. Depart the industrial area.
Oh fuck. I thought there was going to be more of a cutscene than that. What am I doing? Why don't I just press up so it goes directly onto the area change? I'm doing it the slow way.
Let me report the current situation status. The enemy has taken over the colony's EPS system in order to win mastery of the air.
EPS?
All civilian flying objects in the colony are fueled by microwave energy from the outer EPS system, as mandated by the Environmental Protection Law. The enemy is using the EPS to form a barrier, a microwave energy field in the sky over the colony.
You mean it's dangerous?
Yes. Being within the energy field is like being in a microwave oven. Jehuti itself would not suffer much damage, but any vital life form would not survive.
Leo.
So what can we do?
We have no choice but to disrupt the energy field by destroying the EPS system. This colony block has 2 facilities which supply EPS energy. 2 EPS antennas are housed in 2 mountains in the center of the colony. By turning these 2 antennas to face each other, The enemy has created a massive microwave energy field in the center of the colony. Our first task is to destroy those 2 EPS antennas. There is another related target. You see the colony shaft ahead of us? It carries the main power supply to the EPS antennas from the axis of the colony. By damaging the relay block of the shaft, we can weaken the EPS energy flow, if not stop it.
So, the shaft and 2 antennas. Okay, let's do it.
Current status is that the EPS antennas are not accessible. We should journey to block D07, where the shaft is located. I will show you with a marker on the screen.
Not again.
I suggest you restrict yourself to your duties.
I know, but...
Okay, I wasn't expecting another one of these so quickly. I forgot about this. There's quite a few of these, I've realised. I think there's 5 in all. Okay.
Detected vital activity near the church where your passenger was uploaded.
Someone must have run away in that direction. Leo, can we go save them?
I will mark the building with vital activity.
Oh yeah, I think it is literally just the church in this one that you gotta save.
We will hold battle position. Enemy backup force is approaching our location.
I mean, when I play this game, I just usually just go directly through it. Like, I think you may know that I just sometimes don't pay attention, and I just destroy and shit like that. Because it is one of those games where sometimes you don't need to pay attention, you can just kill and everything and skip all the cutscenes, like if you've already played it. And I just destroyed a building by accident. Great, thanks for that. Okay, I'm trying to keep him away from this. I'm sure the buildings were more on fire than this before. Oh, that's shit. Oh yeah, it's a bad idea to grab these because they punch you just directly out of them. It always makes me... Well, not makes me laugh, but I always find it really strange when Jehuti's arm just extends like that. Reminds me of Piccolo a bit, actually. Why don't you... Oh, Jesus Christ, am I playing this on the PS1? Fuck me, man. That frame rate... That was all a frame rate of 5. That was Shadow Man territory in the PS1, that. Bloody hell. Like I said, this plays way better on the PS2. My god. There's only 4 things on the screen right now. Well, 2 now. And you're having issues with that.
We have shot down the enemy. Mission accomplished. I will report damage to neighboring areas from this battle. Many buildings were damaged. No casualties.
You did it!
Okay, I found out it's that fucking fire that's causing it. Yep, it's the fire that's causing it. Fucking hell. All it is like 2D fire and it's causing it to lag. Alright. They made a fucking mess of it. Like, high voltage. They really fucking wrecked this version. The thing is, I don't think it's this bad on the 360. I know the second game wasn't. But the second game actually... Because I tested it without the patch beforehand. And the second game literally ran at about 18 frames per second through most of the game. And I was like, yeah, I'm not playing any more of this. It was really bad. And then I downloaded the patch and then it was 60 for like most of the game, and it's crazy how much like it made it better for that game. I said that word. My brain's not working today.
The energy field has already reached the city.
No sign of vital activity in this block. I assume the microwave energy field has eliminated all vital forms.
It's awful.
So, what do you suggest?
Destroy the EPS relay block at the base of the shaft.
You mean I shoot from here?
Yes, but it is a long shot. Besides, Jehuti's energy weapons will not work within the field. We should find some primitive long-distance weapon to impact the target physically.
Where can we find such a weapon?
We have confirmed the conditions at the target. Let us leave now and locate a suitable weapon.
I do love the fact that the music is... What the hell am I doing? I can just do that and... Fucking... I'm annoying myself here. But I do love the fact that the music in this game is interactive. It is really cool. And it was quite ahead of its time with the interactive music. Though it still feels a bit like a test demo, this game, I will admit.
I detect a vector trap. It appears there is a hidden object in this area.
Vector trap?
It is one of the Metatron-related technologies. Jehuti's weapon storage system and the Urenbeck catapult are some of its applications. When you apply high-energy and high-speed rotation to Metatron, you can observe an effect where false space is pulled into the direction of its axis. By simultaneously putting an object at the equilibrium point of compression and expansion, space will recover to its normal condition.
That's enough. I can't understand you. Say it more simply.
Destroy the objects called Porter in this area, and then something will happen.
That's all I wanted to know.
There are several Porters. They are small, and besides, you cannot lock onto them, so be careful when you search for them.
Okay. May as well get rid of some of these while I'm doing it. And there's a reason why you keep seeing some, like, disabled mech units up there. Well, orbital frames and mech units, I guess. But, I'll be using one of them a bit later. So I need to remember. I think this is Town 2? Pretty sure. Okay, this is where they start getting to level 3. This is where I need to be careful. Especially with the laser mummy heads. I mean, they can be a fucking pain in the ass, those. It's a bit weird with the targeting for this. I'm kind of glad that these didn't come back in the second game, actually, because it was just a waste of time, this.
We have destroyed a Porter. We will hold battle position.
I mean, you can tell it's just padding, mainly because the game is incredibly short. Oh, I'm level 3. Cool. I mean, as much as I love this game, I will point out its flaws. I mean, I've done that with the second game. And these are just there to elongate the game. They don't really add anything else to the game other than to elongate it, really. You know what, let's deal with these as well, while I'm at it. You two, come on, let's all do this. Let's all have a party. Oh, fuck. That's what I was worried about. I fucking hate those. And yeah, of course, they're not going to move near me because the mummy head's there. And they want to protect themselves with the mummy head. Fuck you, mummy head. Okay, I've had enough of your shit. Like, those lasers are fucking annoying. Fuck you. Especially when there's 3 of them in a row. I almost died last time because of that, because it is very awkward to, like, get through to the others. There we go. Okay. Where the fuck's the box? Oh, is that it there? Yeah, there is. Feels like the game's chugging as I'm just moving.
This is what we'll use.
A primitive weapon from Earth. It should work.
All right, let's head for the shaft.
Oh my. Anyway. Why do I keep doing that? I should just press up and then change area. That is pissing me off, doing that. Whee! I have wings. I sounded so pleased about that. I have wings. They are very fun. Did you know that? I'm gonna shoot this shaft. It's not as sexual as it sounds. Sometimes it kind of looks like you won't get it, but most of the time you will. Right, don't shoot them, because that could be a problem. Okay, there we go.
Destruction of the target is confirmed.
I did it!
EPS has switched its power supply to an emergency generator. Power is still being supplied to the EPS by an emergency generator we were unable to destroy. But since the field has shrunk, we can now approach the EPS antennas on top of the mountains.
Next target is a couple of antennas.
And doing it the way I just did it will get you the achievement as well. Where you don't alert any of the enemies as you're doing that. I completely forgot that achievement existed. I mean, I got it in the 360 version, and I think I actually had trouble getting it in that one as well, which is kind of weird. Ah, fuck you. Haven't seen enough of your shite. Okay, we got Geyser, which is kind of useless in this game, actually. I mean, it is not as good as it is in the second game. At least I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it doesn't even grapple the enemies in this one. Well, I might be wrong there. I've just always thought it was a bit useless in this version. Well, this game, compared to the second one. Like, the second one, it's quite vital, actually, in one part. Where you're fighting fucking Commander orbital frames. They're a pain in the ass.
We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy.
I actually rarely use the homing missile or homing laser or whatever the fuck you call it. Mainly because in both games it's not particularly that good. I mean, it is better in the second game, obviously, but especially in this one, it's not particularly that good.
We have obtained the program.
It's just kind of a guaranteed hit most of the time in this, but it doesn't do much damage. There we go, I did it properly. And in the second game, it takes sub-energy, which is
You can see 2 EPS antennas on the mountains ahead of us. We can now approach them and destroy them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll go to this one first, because the second one is the one where it has the field on it. So I can't actually go to that one yet. I'm pretty certain. And we get to see the dodgy trees in this one.
The objects on the summits are EPS antennas. I detect enemy activity. Watch for them on the approach.
Right, is this where the dodgy trees are? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, where they just keep popping in randomly for no fucking reason. Again, that's high voltage fucking up the game. I'm pretty sure that didn't exist in the PS2 version. Oh shit, I actually encountered two. Right next to each other, that was surprising. Oh shit. Like, they use Geyser as well, but even with them it doesn't work most of the time. I think it's just good if you're near a wall or something, which you rarely will be, because you're in the air most of the time. They're not 2D either. It reminds me of Doom. Oh god, simpler times. Yes, enough of your lasers, thank you very much. There we go. I really do like these games, they're just so good. Even with this one being a bit with the frame rate and shit like that, and the slowdown, it's still a good game. It's just not the best representation of it. I rarely actually get these porters, but I want to try and see what they are actually.
We have obtained the item.
I know I rarely need them, so...
We have destroyed a porter.
But let's find out what they are. Because I want to get the achievement for all of the weapons as well. Because I think I got 9 last time out of 10. Like, I was only missing one, know that. and I'm pretty sure it is 9.
Hold battle
Oh, hello,
position.
dudes. How are you doing?
Enemy backup forces
Have you brought me a
battle position.
party? Brought me a party?
We have shot down the enemy. We will
You
cease
shouldn't
battle
have.
position.
I love the case of explosions.
We have destroyed a porter.
I'm bad at
We will
English
hold
today.
battle position.
My only language.
We have shot
It's
down
hot.
the
Just
enemy.
leave it alone. It's fine. I'm gonna be like kind of over leveled
We
here
will
actually. I
cease battle
think.
position. We have
I
destroyed
don't want
a
it to be
porter.
too easy. Okay. Ah, there we go. It's a portal. Wait, what am I doing? Why do I just do this?
We have destroyed a porter.
I'm being a fucking idiot.
We have
as
destroyed a
usual.
porter.
Okay. You can usually see them in the distance. Usually. But this one's being a bit of a prick. Apparently. Oh, it's behind him. Okay. Ah, there it is. Very in the distance. Okay.
Vector trap has been
Oh, I got it. That looked like it wasn't even on target with that one. That's what I mean with the sniper. It can be a bit awkward. Okay, Metatron. And what about you? Metatron. Okay, so it doesn't really matter which one I go to.
We will hold battle position.
I mean, I'm gonna get healed either way.
The enemy.
That's annoying. Like, sometimes when you know you're gonna get healed, it will just repair you anyway, so the Metatron's useless.
The enemy. We have obtained
I mean, it's good
Metatron
if,
ore.
I suppose, if you're not particularly fond of the combat and shit like that, but it just feels a bit for me.
We have obtained the passcode.
Oh, the halberd. Nice. That's the one I didn't get. And that's one I usually get. So I'm surprised about that.
We have obtained the program.
Okay, the halberd is the same laser that the mummy heads use. And it's not bad. It's just kind of weird to use. But yeah. Let's have a laser battle! Come on, bitch. There we go. Let's just kill you. Yeah, it is a bit good. But you're probably gonna take a hit. Oh my god, these trees. Like, I saw that on the 360 version. That tree is just literally inside that now, apparently. Or it's in the foreground? But it's behind it. I don't fucking know. Again, high voltage, you should not have been hired for this. I'm sorry, but you fucked this up. It's almost as bad as the fucking Silent Hill one. Why is it Konami always hires the worst fucking like development company for ports?
The emergency EPS generator is ahead of this maintenance passage. It is wiser to attack it rather than the EPS antennas. I will change the mission plan. Destroy the underground emergency EPS generator.
I mean, the only one I think actually worked out right is Metal Gear. But that's only because it's probably, well, it is the flagship of theirs, so... And this and Silent Hill weren't as popular as Metal Gear, I guess. But I'm very surprised about this one. Like, I thought they would have hired a good company to actually port this over, but apparently not. Second time's a charm though for this. Like, they did get Hexadrive and they really fucking fixed up the second game. Like, it's amazing how much they fucking cleaned up the second game actually. But not this one. This one gets no love, apparently. Which is unfortunate. Because this is a good game, but people just don't give a fuck about it. Compared to the second game. The second game's good, but this is good too. I thought that would have blown that up. Okay.
The emergency EPS generator has been destroyed. The EPS has ceased functioning.
I mean, yeah, by no means this is better than the second game, but it's still a good game. And this game had to exist for the second game as well, so... It just seems a bit stupid that they didn't put as much love into this game as well, since it's a fucking collection of the games, you know, meaning more than one. But even the new cutscene and stuff like that is based off the second game, so you can tell why, you know.
We need the passcode.
Ah, right. I know what I need for that. And that's a bit later. Well, not a bit later, but a bit soon, I guess. Yay, I can skate. I love doing this for some reason, I don't know why. It just fascinates me. Okay, well, I don't need to be here anymore, do I? Nope. Okay. By the way, is it me, or does the targeting system in this kind of look like an angry thing? You know, kind of like what they have in animes, the kind of angry vein. It just reminds me of that, but upside down, because it's usually like the other way around, I think. I think it is, anyway. But it just reminds me of that. Hello, satellite, how do you do?
The objects on the summits are EPS antennas. Destroy the underground emergency EPS generator.
Didn't you just tell me this before? Okay, I'm gonna assume, yeah, there's another thing there. Is there a passcode here? No, weirdly enough. So I'm gonna just have to figure out what the fuck that one is. And then probably get the passcode somewhere else. Okay. Oh shit. There we go. I really do love fighting in these games though. The fighting is like really fucking good. And it feels good as well. Like they got the fighting spot on in these games. And it's kind of weird because in the second game you move a hell of a lot better. But it kind of fits with this game as well because you're playing as a character that's not meant to be a frame runner. So it's a bit more clunky and shit like that. It kind of fits. And I do like the clunkiness of this one. Like the more kind of stiff movements and shit like that. Whereas, I don't know, the second game has more elasticy kind of feel to it with the combat. It just has the kind of bouncy feeling to that one, but it feels good still. It's hard to explain. You'd have to play it. Oh, fuck. There we go. I don't usually take all these down. But I'd rather not have them coming after me as I'm trying to do shit. No, I will not allow you to use your laser. I'm sorry, but it's not going to happen. I don't know why I just turned it to Wesker for a second. It is not going to happen, Chris. Yes. Like, I'm going to give you 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you. Oh, it's the gauntlet. Cool. How about I murder you? Fuck you, Chris. I think Wesker has a bit of a thing for Chris. I mean, in Resident Evil 5, he doesn't even give a shit about Sheva. Like, he's like, it's always Chris. I mean, yeah, I know Sheva was kind of shoehorned into the game, but still, I think he's got a bit of a thing for Chris. Wesker is awesome, though.
Is that the same energy field as the one above?
That is correct.
Then we can't go any further.
That is correct. Let us depart this facility for now. We should try to find another way. I detect an enemy with a reinforced program. Be careful.
They must be infused with Ouroboros. I love doing that voice, I really do. I don't know why. It's kind of the feel of the voice like this. You know, the kind of DC Douglas kind of voice. There we go. Yeah, I want to fight you first, because you're the strongest. I'm like fucking Goku at the moment. Well, I do have a spirit. Jesus Christ! Yeah, that was not fun with a frame rate. Thanks for that, man. That was a bit harsh. Half health just instantly gone. I mean, I do have a spirit bomb. I was trying to do that before, but then they just decided. That's good English. They just decided to, like, destroy every part of my molecules. Again, I don't even think that's good English. It probably isn't. I should probably just not speak most of the time. I've already done this. What the fuck am I doing? Ugh. Bellend. Right. I'm pretty sure it's in one of the towns that I've got to go to. Oh! No, it isn't. Wait, is it? Can't remember now. I think it's Town 2. Either that or it's Town 1. But I'm pretty sure it's Town 2, because most of it is Town 2. I don't know why. Right.
Damage to the surroundings.
I like how I did this perfectly last time. I actually went everywhere perfectly last time I did this. Okay, it's Town 1 then. Okay, now. When I don't stream, I play this game perfectly. When I stream, I play it like shit. And then I do fucking Wesker's voice for no reason. Because why not? It is a bit like this. There we go.
Enemy with a reinforced program in this area. It will look the same, but its fighting ability will be far superior. Be careful.
I've already fought reinforced programs, I'll be good. It's fine. Don't worry about me. I will have the Metatron though, just in case, because one of them one-hit me and it fucking took half my health. So, I mean, it was kind of both of them at the exact same time, but still, it was half health, man. It's a bit too much. There we go.
We have shot down the enemy.
Jesus Christ. There we go.
Have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup force is approaching our location.
It's kind of shocking how this one runs, actually. I'm sure the 360 one runs tons better. So if you want the best fucking experience of the HD collection, I'd say get the 360 version for this game and the PS3 version for the second game. I know it sounds stupid, but that's probably the best choice. And fuck you, I hate this fight. This is the 3 fucking mummy heads that I was on about. No! Fuck you. Right, get rid of these quick. Yeah. Right, get away, get away. There we go. Okay, I do have... where is it? I do have the halberd this time though. Oh, you bastard. Because last time I didn't have the halberd, and I was, like, dying so much. I mean, I didn't die, but I nearly did. Fuck you. Mind you, I don't think I was this level last time. There we go. I think it was level 2 last time I did this. Because I have been fighting just everything this time. I will not allow your geyser to hit me. Because I've never hit anyone with it. So I won't allow you to do it. It's probably selfish, but I don't give a fuck. You're an AI fucking enemy. I don't care.
We will.
Okay, I'm getting into the swing of things now. It only took me a fucking hour, but getting into the swing of things. Okay. It was EPS 2, if I'm correct. It's amazing how bad my memory is, isn't it? There we go. Onwards we go. Yes, I know. Okay, yes, this is the way. I don't want to fight them. This time I don't want to fight anyone, because I know I'll take fucking ages doing it. Okay, it's a bit over here then. There it is. Okay. Yeah, you can completely avoid people in this game. Oh, what am I doing? It's not EPS 2, it's EPS 1. I need to get the fucking command thing. Bell End! Again, I played this perfectly last time I played this, and that was a few days ago. But it wasn't on stream. I should have probably just recorded that and like uploaded it, because it was a bloody good run, but I was skipping all the cutscenes. Like a boss. But you know what, I'm just gonna go through all these. Fuck them. I'm pretty sure it's here, if I'm correct. Okay, I'm not correct, am I? Oh, it was there! Okay, I was right. Cool. I remember, not yesterday, the day I was playing this last time. Like, I actually got those without looking at the map. And I was really surprised when I did it. Because I've never been able to pull it off before. I usually have to look at the map. Especially just coming back into this game as well. There we go.
We have obtained the program. We have obtained a Raptor control module. With it, you can operate an unmanned orbital frame which is not currently under control by remote.
So I can control those skeletons? Wait a moment, Ada. Raptors are not affected by energy fields.
Because they lack vital life forms, they are not affected by EPS.
That means we could guide a raptor into the passage.
It is highly possible.
Let's give it a try. Where is there a raptor not under control?
I do not think there is a raptor which is untouched. We must find one which is relatively undamaged by stray shots, or otherwise unaffected by the battle with Earth LEV forces. Those raptors which have fought against Jehuti are therefore not suitable.
You mean we must find a raptor which is undamaged and fully functional?
I think I saw one somewhere.
It's a bit convenient, isn't it? Oh, hello, dude. How are you doing? Fuck you. No. Just no. Not allowing you. Oh yeah, this is where they start, like, getting quite strong as well. It's kind of weird, actually. Plus, where the fuck do they come from? They just kind of spawn. I mean, I would imagine that this game is kind of set in a reality of some sorts. So how do enemies just randomly spawn? Unless they had the stealth system equipped. But even then, wouldn't they just fight with the stealth system? Like, what the later ones do? It's kind of like, bullshit. Right, I'm pretty sure there's one over here somewhere. Gotta try and find it though. Okay, they're guarding it. Fuck you. Did I ask for your opinion? No. You deserve punishment. Oh, you're actually dodging quite a bit. Surprise. You didn't though. Can I actually get past here? No. There's probably a certain way of doing it, but I might as well fight them. Because you're only level 2. It's fine. Wait. I wasn't aware that I alerted any more than that, actually. Nope. You know what? I've had enough of you. Oh, I'll get that first, though.
We have obtained
I'll
the
get the
item.
sniper rifle ammo.
I will begin to control the Raptor. We will send the Raptor to the EPS antenna facilities. Agreed? After reaching there on autopilot, you will have to manipulate it. There will be a battle.
A battle between similar raptors?
Raptors do not recognize an enemy using vision.
Alright, let's do it.
By the way, if our remote-controlled Raptor is destroyed, it could cause fatal damage to Jehuti's artificial intelligence. So be careful.
You know, I don't even think they've sorted out most of the textures, now that I look at it. Because that floor looked fucking terrible. I mean, yeah, it's a huge area, but... yeah, you pretty much don't want to fight anything with this, because it kind of sucks at fighting this. No. Sorry. I mean, this is a bit unavoidable, fighting these ones.
Yes! We've made it out!
I mean, here the textures look good, but it was just that floor before it looked terrible. Jesus, that actually worked. I'm surprised about that.
We have shot down the enemy.
Right, I'm pretty sure there's a thing over here. Oh, that shit. Oh no! You bastard.
We have shot down the enemy.
That was a bad camera angle. It's unusual actually for this game.
We have obtained the program. I have activated the anti-stealth module.
Anti-stealth?
By extracting the visionary traits and differences in substance, the module helps us to visualize an object virtually. In other words, we will see what we could not see.
Oh yeah, if you're hearing like something going in the background, by the way, that's my neighbour's car. It's fucking ridiculously loud.
We have destroyed a porter.
Especially when I'm trying to sleep most of the time.
We have destroyed a porter. We have destroyed a porter.
Yeah, that weapon is just really good. Though you can actually get it as Jehuti, and it's like a blue one instead, which is kind of cool. Oh, fuck you. I like how I didn't use Bounder that time. Fuck you! Oh my god! Yep, this is why I don't like these. No. Fucking prick. They're so fucking annoying, those enemies. Especially for these. You know what? I've dealt with bullshit. Fuck you. Just stay on my way.
We have shot down the enemy.
Wait, can I actually use these? No. I was gonna say, it'd be a bit strange.
A dead end?
The EPS reactor is ahead. Our target, the generator, is over here.
Now what? Huh? I see something like a small crack.
This view shows the traits of an object. It indicates that point is weaker than the surrounding matter. You will need to do a highly accurate, pinpoint attack.
Oh, really?
I did it! It opened!
Wow, the frame rate. I wouldn't exactly say that was pinpoint highly accurate what I just did.
Destruction of the emergency EPS generator is confirmed. The EPS has ceased functioning. The energy field in the surrounding skies should be clear by now. Let us proceed.
Okay, may as well get some more of this, why not?
We have obtained.
I mean, I rarely use it, but you never know when I might need to. And I did it again, didn't I? Okay. Oh shit, an SOS? Okay. Wow, we're actually about halfway through the game now. Like I said, it is not a long game, this. Like, you can probably beat this game in an hour or less. Like, if you really know what you're doing.
Let me indicate with the marker the buildings which have vital activity.
Try not to fight near the people who didn't escape.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll try not to murder everyone.
Battle position.
No promises, though.
Enemy backup force is approaching our location.
I like how powerful that
We have
slash is.
shot
It is a bit too powerful with certain enemies.
Enemy backup force is approaching
Well, with
our
all
location.
enemies, I should say.
We have shot down
It comes
the
in
enemy.
handy.
We have obtained the Megatron ore. We will hold battle position.
I really hate these
Enemy
things.
backup forces are in battle position.
I know there's an SOS that it expects you to do when you're virused as well. And screw that shit, because one hit and you're dead. And with a game running like this, fuck that. Especially with the controller lock that it keeps getting as well.
Enemy backup forces are in battle position.
Like, I don't know if
The enemy.
anyone else has had that problem, but like it's a real big problem when I'm playing it.
We have shot down the
Because every other version that I've played hasn't had that problem. It's just this one.
We have shot
I
down
don't know
the
if it's to
enemy.
do with the frame rate or not. I'm gonna assume it's to do with the frame rate.
We will hold battle position.
Right, you know what? Because I know you're gonna do the same thing. It's payback, bitch. Really?
Damage to the surroundings.
I'll kill everyone to get you!
Civilian casualties increasing.
I don't particularly care.
We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position.
I will kill as many people as I have to, as long as you are one of them. I know that's a Team 4-star quote, but it is a good quote. Especially for some enemies in games. This is the first one. The one that kind of high voltage fucked up.
We have shot down
Well,
the
they fucked up
enemy.
the second
We
one
have
as well, but
obtained the
I've got the
Metatron
patch
ore.
that
We will
Hexadrive
hold
did.
battle position.
Oh my god. It really does feel like I'm playing it on the PS1 sometimes.
We have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup force is approaching.
Yeah, you dick.
Colony
Okay,
damage
these can't do a
increasing
laser
due to battle.
attack, so I'm
We
good.
are heading for the outer area of the battle zone.
I know you again, by the way.
We have shot down the enemy.
Okay, a bit of controller lock there, I don't know what happened there.
We have shot down the enemy.
Again, controller
We will
lock.
cease battle position.
Fuck this version, seriously.
We will hold battle position. Colony damage increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy.
It's like it said, if you want the best experience when it comes to the HD collection, get the 360 version for this game, and get the PS3 version for the second game. It's really weird, but
Civilian casualties increasing due to battle.
If possible, let's
No.
not go to the city anymore, Leo.
stop complaining.
For the outer area of
I'm
the
just
battle
murdering civilians. You don't need to worry about it. It's
zone.
fine.
Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. We will
There
cease
we go.
battle position.
Wow, I've still got full life. I mean, I think I've been hit a couple of times, but I got repaired, I think. In fact, never really use a shield against them. Just keep attacking and dodging, because they will break through your shields. I forgot about that.
Confirmed, all the enemy frames are destroyed. I will report damage to neighboring areas from this battle.
C rank.
There are a few damaged buildings. A few were injured or killed. This was predictable by your capabilities as a frame runner.
No. Fuck you. I'm sorry, but, like, the ranking system in this one is a bit too harsh. Like, even if I got 100% civilians, and like a few buildings destroyed, it would have said a C rank. So that's why I don't really go for the civilian thing. This version has, well, the PS3 version of this game has really bad frame rate in certain areas. It has slowdown, really bad slowdown. It has controller lock that I've found.
What's up?
That facility, Jerity's artificial intelligence, I was created there. There isn't any reason to go there now, but should the need arise, this is where it is located.
I see. So, that is your home?
Such an expression is not suitable. It is of no use to try to personify me.
I see.
I detect a high-energy reaction ahead.
Too late!
It will have no influence on our battle capabilities. I deduce it to be a raptor type. I can give you 13 different clear-cut reasons if you wish me to.
Ada, what are you talking about?
The estimated superiority index is 50%. You can easily dispose of him.
You say easily to win over that gigantic thing?
Certainly. Your irrational actions have driven this frame into a crisis. I have managed to learn Jerity's guiding principles.
Enough of that. What the hell is happening to you?
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, like, for some reason, like, they really fucked this version up. In fact, they fucked the second game up as well, like, really badly. That was even worse than this. But they got Hexadrive to fix it, and now it runs at 60 frames for most of the game, and it runs perfectly. Even during the big battle, it runs, I think, better than the PS2, which this version should have done, but it runs like it's being played on a PS1 a lot of the time. So, yeah. I mean, it's still playable, but it's just not the experience it should be. And for my favourite franchise, it's like, fuck you, high voltage. Same thing happened with Silent Hill HD Collection, I heard, though. So, I don't know if it was the same development team, but they should not be allowed to do ports, I think, if that's the case. I've never heard of them, to be fair, actually.
Listen, Leo.
What is it?
You moved the enemy's orbital frame, didn't you?
Oh. Uh-huh.
I saw a strange message on the monitor while we were in battle. Maybe you didn't notice it.
Wait a minute. Let me check. What is it? What? Infected with a virus? The program was infected with a virus.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Oh, I know! The laboratory where Ada was made is near here. If we go there, we might find something like a vaccine.
Leo, why don't we go there?
Yeah, fuck going to that SOS, because I'm at, like, no health right now, and it expects me to save civilians during that. That's why I don't really care about the civilian ones, because I'm pretty sure all it gives you is, like, a extra picture right at the end of the game, and I'm like, I don't care about that.
So this is the home of Ada. It seems there's a local server here.
Yes. I hope Ada can be fixed.
What was that?
That was a stealth unit.
We have obtained the Metatron ore.
Damn, it won't work. We can't repair it. Is this also an effect of the virus?
Let's find the vaccination program now.
It's a bit, like,
We are heading for
you
the
know,
outer
it's a
area
bit
of
of
the
a
battle zone.
coincidence that they
Fire
just
damage increases
happened to
due
find a
battle.
vaccine where Ada was built. I always found that a bit of a cop-out with the virus part. But I'd imagine they wouldn't be able to do the virus gameplay all the way through, or like have like a huge chunk of the game where if you get hit once you're dead. So
Colony damage
I kind of
increases
understand
due
it
to
as well,
battle.
but it's No!
We have shot down the
If I
enemy.
died to
We
him,
have obtained
that would have been the
milestone.
first time I've ever died to that. That fucking... No, I don't want to die to that.
We have obtained the program.
Let me begin the ADA system recovery.
Can you do that?
Recovery is complete.
I will begin controlling Jehuti again.
Ada,
Yes?
are you back to normal now?
It is difficult for me to make that judgment. If you are asking whether there is no more difficulty with the virus, the answer would be yes.
You're okay now. That's great.
I have already deleted the infected modules. I am sorry for the trouble.
What did you say?
I repeat, I am sorry for the trouble.
That's okay.
Let us continue the mission.
Okay, it's time to get our ass to Mars. Wait, which one is this again? Is this decoy?
We need
Yeah.
the passcode.
Okay. That's what I need to work towards next, as I skate along the floor.
We will hold
Oh
battle
shit,
position.
okay then. I was not expecting that straight away.
We have shot down the
Sure, I don't usually get attacked by these straight away.
enemy backup force.
Not
is
complaining
approaching
now.
our location. We
Oh
have shot
shit.
down the enemy.
Okay, where's the
We will cease
passcode?
battle position.
In fact, is there a passcode in
Damage
this
to the
area?
surroundings
Don't think there
increases
is.
due to battle.
And what else do we have here? Okay, there's no passcode here. So, I'm gonna assume the next areas for this then.
My analysis of a projected battle against the gigantic orbital frame is as follows. We do not have an effective means of defense against the energy weapons of the enemy. I recommend that we do not approach the orbital frame until we have found a solution.
Any good tactics in your database?
Presently, Jehuti is not installed with anything beyond the minimum set of system programs. There should be additional function modules. Let us search for unobtained function modules. We have received an SOS from Block D07. A squadron of raptors are attacking the colony shaft. If the colony shaft is destroyed, it will cause major damage to the colony itself.
No!
Leo, we've got to go and help them.
Let me indicate Block D07 with a marker.
Yeah, all I'll say is this version is very poorly optimized when it comes to this game. Like, it should actually run better than the PS2 version, and most of the time it doesn't even run as close as the PS2 version. So it's poor, really. Geese Howard? I've never even heard about that in Tekken 7. Is that true? He's not a Street Fighter character, is he? Or is he SNK?
Attack the squadron approaching the colony shaft.
Like, if it's another Street Fighter or SNK, because I know SNK sometimes fight similar to Street Fighter characters, I would not particularly be that bothered. I'll probably not play as them, because I'm not that keen on Akuma. Like, I mean, it's cool he's in it, and I don't think he's ever looked better, but I don't know, I just don't like him in it. I'm not a big fan of his rage art either, the fact that it's unblockable compared to everyone else's. I mean, yeah, you can just duck and jump over it, but most of the time you don't even have that chance because he's punched you during it. So he's definitely gonna get it off on you, kind of thing.
We have shot down the enemy.
I mean, I was playing the game yesterday actually, and we were fighting, me and a friend were fighting an Akuma in a tournament, and he used that rage art. She ducked, but still got hit by it. So it's still a bit broken. Like, I like rage art, but
Mission
it's a bit...
accomplished. I will report damage to neighboring areas from this battle. No damaged buildings. No casualties either. The attack on the colony shaft has ceased. Risk has been avoided for now.
Well done, Leo.
Whew. It's saved.
Okay, that's quite an easy one to do, that, though. I think, like, if everything's destroyed, it's just over for that one. But, is an SNK character? Okay. Is he King of Fighters, then? Or is he, like, Guru Mark of the Wolves or something like that? Mind you, isn't that something similar? I can't. I'm no good when it comes to SNK. And Street Fighter, I know a bit about it because I've got Super Street Fighter 4, but I was not the biggest fan. I'm more of a 3D fighter. I mean, I have Injustice 2 as well, and I've only ever played it once to beat the story, and I was like, it's good, but I don't know. I'm more of a Tekken dude. I'm like, I like being able to move around the arena and shit like that, and having the freedom to do that, whereas they feel a bit constrained for me. I want a new Soul Calibur, that's what I want to, like... I'm not particularly asked about these guest characters. I want a new Soul Calibur, damn it. Like, that is my favourite fighting game of all time. But,
I detect an enemy with a reinforced program. Be careful.
long story short, without me, banging on about it, I don't know what to think, actually. I mean, is he actually official?
We have destroyed a porter.
Like, I think I've seen him before. Is he the dude that's kind of like in his underwear or something like that? Or am I thinking of a different character? Oh! Really? I thought Fatal Fury was that one with Cody and Guy and Hagar. Or is that... Oh no, that's Final Fight, isn't it? There's so many FF ones, it's like... In fact, there's only two. Well, Final Fantasy if you consider Dissidia. Now that's a fighting game I'm looking forward to. Dissidia NT. It's kind of weird that it's being done by Namco. Not Namco, Tecmo Koei though. I'm surprised about that. Either that or it's Team Ninja that's doing it, either one. But I think there's something to do with Tecmo Koei anyway, if I'm correct there. I mean, I will be getting that one like as soon as it comes out, because I love the Dissidia series. Weird it's 3-on-3 for that one though. But, like I said, I don't know what to think about Geese Howard. Like, like, he's just not a character I'm familiar with, really. So... I don't know. As long as he's not too dickish, then I guess I'm okay with it. I mean, everyone was saying they wanted Thingy from Yakuza. Is it Kyrie or whatever he's... I don't know what he's called. But they wanted him from Yakuza in it. And he was a big one that people wanted, but apparently they don't care about what people want, apparently. Unless people asked for Geese as well. I don't know. I don't know, with Tekken 7 it feels like when it comes to the characters, they're kind of adding people... like when it comes to the Tekken series, like in 7, it feels like when it comes to the characters, they don't particularly care what the fans want, actually. like with Lei Wulong and Anna, like they've said there might be legacy characters as DLC for free, but that's only might. That's not concrete enough. Like, and Sefina, I would like to see Sefina in it because she had such a weird moveset that like no one ever had. Like, I mean, yeah, Jin has like similar. Well, he used to have like similar moves to Kazuya, but he still has some of his old moves like that. Is it called Laser Scraper, where he does like the free hit thing? I mean, yeah, it's slightly different, but it's only the animation that's slightly different from what I'm aware of. But I don't know if they did this with Soul Calibur as well. Like, they got rid of a lot of characters that had really interesting movesets, and then just kind of left the ones where it's like. They said, we don't want any clone characters, but then they included, like, fucking 3 of them in Soul Calibur 5. And it's like, what are you doing? Okay, how many passcodes do I have? 1 of them, okay. I think it's not Factory 2, I think it's this one, if I'm correct. I think I have to look at this. Find out, oh, they've got stealth, then go for the Raptor that had the stealth module.
It seems that in this area there is an enemy which we cannot define by visionary traits.
What do you mean?
The enemy is in stealth mode. We cannot lock on to an enemy in stealth condition. I recommend you not get any closer to it until we can find a solution.
I always actually wanted to get good as Lei. Like, it kind of sucks as well, because I was like, oh, maybe I'll get good as him in 7.
What should I do? It's obvious they have the passcode.
We have previously taken control of an enemy target. That target has a function module designed to detect any system peculiarities. Theoretically, we can access the same function through it.
A target I controlled? I see. That one.
Was that the PS2 cutscene then? I'm sure that was the PS2 cutscene. It was grainy as fuck. But, yeah, I wanted to get good as Lei, but... And I was like, oh, I'll play Tekken 7. He wasn't in it. I won't lie, like, I did like Soul Calibur 5, like, when it came to its fighting game mechanics. But I think they took out way too much in that game. Especially the movesets as well, like, because I'm a Mitsurugi main in that. Like, I never used to be, but then I was like, you know what, I have no characters that I can play as in this one. Because all my characters were taken out. Like, Zasalamel, Talon, Amy, all of them were taken out, and I was like, really? So I had to play as fucking Mitsurugi, and I got good as him. Well, good-ish. But even he has, like, missing moveset moves and stuff like that, like his sheath style and stuff like that. It was a good game, but they didn't put enough in. Kind of like Tekken 7, actually, now that I think about it, because there's not enough game modes. Like, there's 2, really, if you think about it. Yeah, there's 2 game modes, unless you include versus mode as well, but most people go online for that.
We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the anti-stealth module.
Good. I can beat them now.
But, like I said, I don't know what to think about Geese. This was a long, roundabout way of saying this, but... Right, did I actually get that? I think I did, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. But, I don't know what his, special would be. I might actually look up, what kind of character he is, actually. Because I'm sure I've heard the name before. Oh, for fuck's sake. You know what?
We have destroyed a portal.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work at this range. These are a pain in the ass. Come on, use your angry fucking crosshairs. There we go.
We have destroyed a portal.
It really does look like an angry vein kind of thing for the crosshairs.
We have obtained the passcode.
Like, if he isn't too dickish, then I'll be alright with him, I guess. I guess I was kind of hoping for another kind of character though. But, like, I don't know, I kind of want to see them do a game where it's like a Tekken and Soul Calibur crossover or something like that. That'd be weird, but it'd be cool at the same time. Either that or a Soul Calibur tag tournament. I know it would sound weird, but they kind of did it in 4. But they need to do more of that, because it was actually kind of fun. And there's enough characters to do it as well. Especially if you look at 3. Like 3 had quite a lot of characters, so did 4 as well. My god, the frame rate. I feel like I'm playing in slow motion right now. No! None of that shit. I'm not either, but when it came to Tekken 7, I actually had a lot of fun with it. Until, like, I think after the second week. And then it's when a lot of the spammers started coming in. And I will admit, I'm kind of sick of fighting. There's a few characters that everyone picks, and I'm sick of fighting them, because I fight them every single tournament now. And that's Steve for one, Law, King, and Katrina is starting to become one of them as well. I'm not a big fan of Katrina because I've seen how powered her kicks are, like if they're a counter hit. Like sometimes it can take around over 60% of your health, it's ridiculous. Like if it's a counter hit, that is though. Like I saw that yesterday and it was my friend that was fighting against him and I was like, whoa, I'm actually kind of annoyed for you with that one. But yeah, like, I mean, I will admit, King players, like, if you can pull off all of the fucking moves, then that's quite impressive. But when you're having the moves pulled off on you, it's still kind of like, okay, I may as well set my controller down for a bit. I know you can get out of them, but it's very awkward to get out of them. And it takes so long to get out of them as well. But I'm not a big fan of the King players that just use the bloody sweep kick that he has repeatedly. I mean, it's easy to get rid of, but if the game's lagging, then it's kind of like, you're kind of fucked. Especially if it gets you in the stun block of it. Oh, you dick. Fucking lasers. And Law, fuck Law. I'm sorry, but fuck Law. Like, I guess I don't really mean that. But I mean more like the people that spam as Law. Fuck those. Like, because it's low kick flip, low kick flip, low kick flip, just repeatedly, and it, like, especially if it's lagging, you're fucked. Because it's like, well, I can't do anything. But I don't know, like, after the second week, I don't need that, what am I doing? After the second week it started getting a bit like that and I was like, it's losing its fun. I think the game needs a bit more put into it though. And plus, rather than waiting for that Eliza character, why not just fucking release her now? Like, it's been over a month. I know people who actually want the character, and they're having to wait because Namco's being bullshit with it. I mean, I have the character, I pre-ordered it. But my friend doesn't, because they didn't pre-order it. And they said 30 days, it's been over that. So, not too happy about that one. I don't know, it feels like they've not handled this game as well as they could have.
Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. We have destroyed a porter.
But if they handled it a bit better, I would have actually said this is probably one of the best Tekkens I've played.
We have destroyed a porter.
Oh, cool, got an achievement. Like, I'm a Hwarang player, which is interesting because I never used him before. And I'm a Lee player as well, because I love playing as Lee.
We have destroyed a
it's probably a bit weird, Lee and Hwarang, but I like them.
Vector trap has been released.
See, I didn't think I'd get that then. Alright, where's that vector trap been released? Over there, okay. Where the Metatron is. Cool. I'm gonna try and avoid people, because I'm a very, like, introvert guy, apparently. In fact, that is actually kind of true, I guess. Just avoid everyone.
We have obtained the item.
Unknown. Oh, that's gonna be decoy then. Okay. In fact, I had to do that, didn't I? Because you don't get any ammo for the decoy as soon as you unlock it. So, I was gonna say, am I in the wrong one? Am I? I'm in the fucking wrong one, aren't I? Fucking hell. Bell end. Right. Again, I don't usually do this badly. I'm on stream, that's why I'm blaming. There we go, that's the one I want. I always do worse when I'm streaming. It's the pressure, probably. Even though there's no pressure. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot that there's an enemy hit. Wow! Fuck you, Dick! Jesus Christ, I was not expecting that. Okay. After the many times I've played this game, I should know by now.
We have obtained the program. We have obtained a decoy device driver.
What's a decoy?
It is a function which makes a temporary electronic vision of Jehuti. It enables us to escape from many enemies using sensors.
That means we can escape from that giant enemy we saw?
I am not certain, but we may be able to fight against it.
Alright, let's try.
And I have comment as well, which is going to be helpful. I only have 20 though. But I think that's enough. Because I'm pretty sure Comet is pretty damn good against this boss, actually. Which is weird, because I never used to use sub-weapons in this game. Until I realised, oh shit, I can kill this a hell of a lot faster doing this way. I like putting a challenge on myself, I guess.
Through the trap. Well done. It wasn't just luck that let you defeat Tempest.
Why do you do such terrible things?
I don't know. If you kill me, I'll lose control over the raptors. Wanna try?
Yeah, I'd love for them to put in more single player modes as well. Like, that was definitely lacking in this game. Like, team battle mode. I don't mean like tag team, I mean just team battle, where you could like have 8 versus 8 because they were fun. And maybe do that online as well, because that'd be pretty cool. But I know they're bringing Tag Tournament, not Tag Tournament, Tekken Bowl, which I think is a bit.
Get serious with you.
I mean, Tekken Bowl is a fan favourite and it is really fun, but when the game's that barren, I think there should be added more to the actual game rather than just putting stupid fucking bowling in it. I mean, the bowling is fun, yeah, I guess, but I'd rather have more to the game, obviously. Oh, okay then. That gets through that. Okay, Dick, it was killing you. No. And I need to remember what side decoy is on. Like, it's up twice, right? I got it now. Okay, decoy time. Oh, you fuck. I mean, I don't know if they're adding online functionality to the Tekken Bowl mode. I mean, if they do, then that will add a bit more to it, I guess. Because that would be pretty fun, playing that online. You know, rather than, like, it'd be a good, like, kind of...
Did I do that?
Pastime, I guess. To, like, I don't know, take a break from the fighting, I guess.
They have stopped attacking the colony. That destroyed target below us must have been controlling the pilotless raptors flying over the colony.
So we saved the colony?
As far as this area here, everything has been saved.
You mean the enemy is still around?
Naturally.
Won't you tell me to destroy it this time?
If I did, would you do it?
No.
I can understand the principle of your trying to spare human life. It is illogical, but I cannot help that.
That boss is surprisingly easy after you figure that out.
A message from the Atlantis has been received.
This is Atlantis. Is that you, Leo?
Huh? Yeah.
I've just contacted the person you will give that orbital frame to. His name is Thunderheart, one of our colleagues. I'll put you through to him.
Testing, testing. Leo, this is Thunderheart. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
What? He's just a kid.
What?
Elaine, are you really sure this kid can replace Alan?
How the hell do I know?
I'm sure he can. And, Thunder, report on conditions.
Sure. Listen, Leo. After Barham attacked Antilia, they declared a state of emergency and closed every single route to the spaceport. Barham forces are also on their guard, so it'll be a difficult mission for you. So, we will put Yehudi into the linear driver that connects the central part of the spaceport with the outside ring of the colony. The entrance is near the warehouse, which is under the mountainous area. You'll have to get there on your own.
But how?
There's supposed to be a dam at the end of the block where you are now. Under that dam, there should be a warehouse area for carrying out Metatron. We will meet there. I expect some fighting getting through, but as far as I know, that's the safest route.
More fighting? Do you mean I have to do it all again?
Of course. What are you in? It's a fighting orbital frame, isn't it?
I'm not like you guys. Don't think that I'm a killer just like you.
What?
I only came here because I was told to give this to you. So hurry up. Come and get it. I've had enough of this.
Leo.
Elena, I can't understand you either. People will be killed, you understand? Me and Selvis, we all might be killed over this.
We all know that story.
No, you don't. That's why Alan, one of your colleagues, had to die. You don't give a damn about those who die. You think it goes with the territory.
That's enough, you little twerp. Alan was Elena's boyfriend, and my best friend. Of course we miss him.
What?
I don't care if you're a boy or a complete stranger. You have no idea how important your task is, do you? But you're the only person who can operate the orbital frame now. I'm nearing the warehouse area. Just meet me there. I'll listen to your sob story then. Just get there first.
Leo. I understand you're at a loss after being dragged into all of this, but we need you to help us a little more. Please.
Okay. I'll go. That's what you want, isn't it?
What?
I'll go to the warehouse. Is that what you want me to do?
Yes. Thank you.
Sorry about what I said earlier. I mean, what I said about Alan.
Never mind. I was ready for this. See you.
The mountaintop in front of us is the dam, our destination.
What was that?
I spot a flying orbital frame near the top of the mountain. It appears to be armed with particle projection cannon. To approach the dam from the air is almost suicide. There's nowhere to hide.
Then what should I do?
There is a rainwater gully, like a riverbed, on the slope of the mountain. I suggest you fly low along the gully up to the top of the mountain.
Fly low along the gully. I see.
I will admit that the voice acting in this game is a hell of a lot better than the second game, but I actually prefer the characters in the second game, which is weird. I mean, Leo's okay, but I'm not the biggest fan of him, because it's like, oh, they're all dead, pretty much all the time.
We have obtained the item.
Right, I'm pretty sure like I only need one more thing, which is in this area.
We have shot down the enemy.
I was always surprised when I got to this area, because it really doesn't look like anywhere else.
We will cease battle position.
And you only ever really come to it once, and that's it.
We have obtained the item.
Yeah, there's one unknown one. It's not Bounder, is it? I'm hoping it's Bounder because I don't have Bounder yet. There it is up there. Fuck. That would have done a lot of damage if he hit me with that. Damn it, man. Please don't usually give me this much trouble. Mind you, I don't think I have Mummy Head, do I?
We have shot down the enemy. We will cease.
Yeah, I don't have Mummy Head. Ah, fuck it. It's fine. I was kind of hoping I would be able to get all the weapons this time, but I'm not going to go all the way back. Oh!
We have obtained the program.
I have the program for the weapon. Yeah. I just don't have it. Or do I? Oh, fuck it, it doesn't matter.
Go along the valley.
Yeah, like, I can see what you mean with that, actually. Like, I won't lie, I was a bit disappointed about Tekken 7 in some aspects myself, but when it came to the actual gameplay, I was I was pleasantly surprised. Like, when I saw the inclusion of rage arts, I was kind of like, well, this is it then. But they actually kind of work in that game. I mean, yeah, I know people can spam them, but you can easily avoid them. So, apart from Akuma's, that one's a pain in the ass sometimes. But, like, I feel like they may do a bit too much damage at times, but I can understand the damage threshold. Like, you being at the lowest amount of health and then it does like half damage to them. I can understand that. But, when it came to the story, I was a bit disappointed. Especially about that bloody, what's he called? Journalist. He should have never been in that game. It should have been more to do with the characters. Oh, and the character ending sucked ass with the character episodes. One fight and that's it. Cool. It's not that they've been working on that game for fucking a while, you know. But it feels like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like they spent that much time on the game when you think about it. But then when you actually look at the actual gameplay, that's where you can see where the time was spent. Which I kind of like, because it meant they spent time polishing the game, I guess.
We have obtained the item.
But I feel like a lot of the stuff was missing because of it. That really should have been in there, but it wasn't. So there's a lot of Metatron ores here. Like, a lot of them.
We have shot down the enemy.
Right, I'm not going to use Comet for the next boss, because I'm going to use that for Nate. Or Nate, or whatever the fuck you call her.
We will cease battle position.
I'm hoping to God you can't hear, like, random drum beats in the background. That is literally my next door neighbours. And it's quite loud. Oh, I don't usually get hit this much. Oh, mummy.
We have obtained the item.
Okay. Where the fuck am I? I like how the box is still there on the map. Okay, so it's this way? Oh, fuck this map. Oh, there's a wall there, that's right. So I can't do it the quick way anyway. Right. Give me some Comet ammo.
We have obtained the item.
Oh! I do have mummy? Then why don't I have the achievement? Either that or I do have the achievement and I've not realised. Because, oh, what am I doing?
We have shot down the enemy.
I actually heard their targeting, man. That was kind of cool. I rarely use decoys, so...
We have shot down the
Ah, dick. Don't be a dick, die quietly. There we
have
go.
shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore.
Do you mean story fights? Like with Akuma and Devil Kazuya? Because I will admit, those ones were a bit piss-takey. Like, especially with that... Is it Goki Akuma or something like that? Where, like, he's meant to be super fucking powered. And you Devil Kazuya and you think, oh yeah, I'm gonna be powerful as fuck. And then you realise, oh shit, I don't know any of his moves. Apart from his Kazuya-based moves.
We have shot down the enemy.
I will admit though, I would never say this normally, but I do think the inclusion of, like, story assist was a good inclusion, because there were quite a lot of new people coming to that game. Not that I used it, but I think it was a good inclusion. You know, just to get through the game. I think the best part of that game, though, when it came to the story, was the end fights, even though I said it was a bit BS. And the Tekken 5 opening. Being able to fight in that was fucking amazing. Like, when I saw that, I was like, what the fuck? That is so cool. We needed more of that. And we didn't get it, unfortunately.
So here's our destination. Where's the entrance?
An orbital frame is approaching us from above.
Oh, so it's you who got her all flustered.
What?
Oh, oh, it's Nebula. Okay. I always get the name of this one just taken out of my mind. I never remember this one. Alright, see you later. It's nice to see you in it, by the way. Oh, you bastard. Pretty sure this is the only one where this actually kind of works pretty well. If I'm certain. Ah, you dick. I will need phalanx for one part though, because that actually does work better for one part of this than your normal shot. Fuck me, the frame rate. I'm sure this runs worse than the PS2 version for this fight. I mean, this fight is a fucking piss take when it comes to the frame rate on the PS2, but I'm sure it's not this bad. Like, this just is not good. Surprised it ain't done yet. Ah, there we go. Okay, calm down, dude. Oh my god, am I actually playing this on a PS1? What the fuck? Like, this is not how a HD version should work. How about you go ask fucking High Voltage to make this better? Or fucking Hexadrive, because they can fucking do the job. Well, yeah, it's kind of affecting you, dude. It's kind of killing you. Stop complaining, you're dying. Like, it really affected you. I think that did nearly half the damage of what you had, so... Oh my god. This is kind of where it's like pulling teeth with the frame rate. My god. Oh, fuck. Ah, dick. Oh, okay. Dude. Just because you keep saying that doesn't mean you're not dying from it. I mean, you're very much dying from it. The next time will kill you. I don't even know if that's the best way of doing that, but it just feels like it is. And plus it's pretty funny in saying that repeatedly when he is actually dying from it. Ah, fuck. I forgot that they follow you. Well, say that now. It kind of affected you, dude. Jesus Christ.
Radio from Rock Thunderheart.
Thunderheart?
He is registered as the person to receive this frame.
Oh, that guy.
Good. You're alive.
What?
You've arrived at the dam?
Uh-huh.
Good. There's an underground waterway used to draw water from the mountainside lake. Go in there by the exit at the waterfall. Go down the tunnel, and you'll come to the warehouse area where you'll find a linear driver. I'll meet you there. Can you do that? Answer me, boy.
I can't tell till I actually try it.
You're quite right. See you there.
He doesn't care about our troubles.
Yeah, I had a feeling I was going to get a save thing here. This is pretty much near the end of the game now. There's only really 2 things I need to do. The Nath boss fight, the zombie Nath boss fight, and that's about it. The Anubis boss fight I don't really class because it's not really a boss fight. It's more of a stay alive and listen. Okay. Stay alive and listen. I don't think that's what he says, but I was gonna say, like, I did not start this at 12 o'clock. But that was my previous save. Forgot about that.
Viola, this is Noman. I got target Alpha while it was being transported. How about you?
Night Raid has just been shot down.
Nebula. Viola, how about you?
Preparations are all finished. Automatic repairs have been completed too. No problems so far.
That's not true. Only 50% has been done.
I told you I can do it without weapons. Let me do battle with him.
Slow down. Bravo will be with you soon. Listen, Viola. After this mission, you can have my Selkas. I'll give it to you.
So you prefer your new toy to the frame you used to adore?
Anubis is superb. You can't imagine how good it is.
The quality of an orbital frame depends on how good the runner manipulates it. Jehuti's runner is. Here it comes. I'm heading back into the battle.
I'll be there soon.
I will be finished by the time you get here.
Save some for me. I want to try out Anubis.
I've got work to do. That's my game.
Is it around here?
No one's here. What?
I detect an enemy presence ahead.
You're doing very well.
Shut up!
How did you feel when you killed them?
Shut up! Shut up! Ah! You killed my friends!
Well, what if I did kill them?
Damn it!
Come on, come at me.
Speaking of which, do you ever see Selkas? I'm not too sure. Okay, there we go. Let's do this. Oh, fuck. Started off this pretty badly. There we go. Yep, Comet is surprisingly really good against this character. I don't know why. I hit you with another one.
Damn!
This frame is completely restrained. There is no way out.
Damn!
That was easier than I expected. How would you like to die?
There is no way out. I have added emergency escape to the main menu. Please select emergency escape.
What do you mean?
After detaching the cockpit, I will blow up Jehuti.
No!
I do not understand. What do you mean by no?
Just shut up. Let me think. There must be something we can do.
What you are doing is a contradiction. You say you want to protect people. Are your life and your passengers' lives not also to be protected?
Shut up! No means no.
There is little time. Please understand. What exactly do you not want to do?
You will get out with me.
What?
I did it!
At least he's consistent.
Wow, how much health am I at? Jesus, didn't realise it was that bad.
Colony damage increasing due to battle.
Having trouble.
God damn it. Okay, I don't usually do this badly. I don't know why Comet is that good, actually. Oh my god, I'm doing fucking awful.
Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle.
Here's another one.
Here's another one for you. What are you doing up there? Okay, get trapped, so that's fine. She got trapped on the roof, didn't she?
Colony damage increasing due to battle.
How about this one?
Damage
Fuck me. I was not expecting that then.
including major damage.
Come on. Is that the best you
Fuck you. I did terrible on that. It's the first time I've done that badly.
It's all over. I never expected a kid like you would be my match.
You brought this on yourself. You killed. I had no choice.
Why don't you just kill me now?
I will.
Why did you stop? What's with you? Kill me.
Don't say that. I won't.
You better keep this in mind, boy. In battle, every time you wonder whether or not to do something, you'll end up losing.
The target is still responding. It is still alive.
I don't want to take her life.
I know. There is something that I must remind you. I must eject the cockpit next time. Do not repeat what you did last time.
What? Yes.
I am a mere program. A lifeless program. What you did to save me was very illogical.
That's not true.
I detect movement. I will put it in the monitor.
That's him!
They have resorted to final measures. They're going to destroy us and the entire colony.
The entire colony?
The colony has a transportation unit to the spaceport. They've set several explosive devices there. If they explode, the colony will falter in its orbital rotation and fall into Jupiter.
No.
That's how important that orbital frame is to them. So I'd like you to work for us one more time.
What?
You go and find the bombs.
Me?
I watched you fight against the Red One. I have to admit, you're better than I am. You are the only one who can save the colony.
No. I don't want to do that.
Leo, listen to me.
You go find them. I don't want to get involved anymore. I've had enough. Why me? Why always me?
Let's go.
What?
Let's go and find them, Leo. This is something you can do.
Salvis!
I'll come with you. So let's go.
No, you can't. It's too dangerous. We were just lucky that we survived. Next time we may not be so lucky.
I know. And I know you'll protect me. Right?
Salvis.
You need this done to you.
Salvis? Salvis!
And I know you'll protect me.
Damn! Viola!
Time to settle our fight. Come to spaceport. I'll be waiting.
Leo.
Could you please take care of Salvis for me?
I will. I'll take care of her. You take care of what you have to.
Ada, time to go.
Roger. Jehuti ready for action. An electromagnetic freight packet will be jettisoned out to the center of the colony. We will be ejected with containers around us, so be careful. Transportation route is confirmed. We will arrive at our destination in approximately 5 minutes. There is no immediate danger of hitting any obstacles.
What a relief. I hope Salvis is all right.
Are you concerned about her?
Well, yes, of course I am.
Can we talk? If you do not mind.
No, I don't mind.
I have calculated the expected rate of crew survival for the present mission. In a best-case scenario, there is an 8.7% rate of survival.
I see.
You have asked for numerous transfers from your duties aboard Jehuti. You have also had many chances to do so. May I ask why you are still here?
Are you preaching to me again?
No, I am simply asking out of curiosity.
Well, I really don't know.
Based on past experience, I can offer several plausible reasons. 1. An overestimation of your fighting abilities based on an underestimation of the enemy's war potential. 2. Desire for a reward in proportion to the danger of exposure to self-destruction. 3. Emotional revenge for placing your crew's life in danger.
Maybe you're right. But I really don't know myself.
Whatever your reason, it is not logical. It is still possible for you to go back now. I do not want you to die.
Ada... Well, can I tell you a story from when I was growing up?
Please.
I've been alone since I was a boy. My father and mother were rarely at home. We hardly went out anywhere together. When I was 10 years old, my father was posted to Jupiter, so we went out for a rare family dinner together. I was so happy, but during the entire meal, my father and mother were fighting over who would take me. They weren't arguing to get me. They both wanted to get rid of me. That only reinforced my belief that I was an unwanted child. My friends and my teachers, too. It's always been like that. I was the child no one wanted. Nobody will be upset if I'm gone. Even if I die, there would be no one to mourn my loss. The reason I stay here is because I'm needed. Selvice and you are by my side, and there are even people to give me orders when I don't understand what's going on. There are people who need me finally, and for that, I'll devote my life to them.
Are you saying that you would sacrifice your life, your only life, for someone else?
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel that together we can do it.
We are almost at the central hub. There are sure to be many enemy orbital frames. It is expected that the battle will begin as soon as we arrive at the central hub. Please be very careful.
Yes, sure.
I am.
What?
I am one of those who need you. I am incapable of feeling sorrow, but do not throw your life away so easily.
I understand. Thank you.
We will be arriving at the central hub in a matter of moments.
That's where his character is a bit, because he's like, oh, now I've got someone who needs me and stuff. Yet you've been bitching about the entire mission the entire time. Sorry, but that doesn't, no. That's why I'm a bit kind of about Leo. It's like, you're a massive walking contradiction to yourself. Plus, I think there was a part of the game missing there, you know, where like it kind of catapulted me up and it said, oh, be careful of the boxes and stuff like that. Then it just switched to cutscene. It feels like there's a missing game part where you had to like just kind of dodge and weave maybe. Because where would that cutscene have been in engine otherwise, and then switched to a normal kind of cutscene like an FMV one? I don't know, it feels like there was something missing there. Because even he was like, phew, we made it, kind of thing. Or phew, like, none of that shit anymore. So, I don't know, it feels like there was something really missing there. Like, am I the only one that's noticed that? Because I don't feel like I should be with that one.
So here you are.
Viola, this is an order. Get out immediately.
I refuse your order. If you try to interfere, I'll kill you.
Why do you want him so badly? He's only a kid.
Only a kid, is he? It's not just that frame that makes him so good.
I know that. Just get out of there. The mission will be accomplished even without you. So you don't have to die in vain.
You should know. Nate is immortal.
Almost there. Soon, everything will be over.
I will search for the time bombs being set in the central hub. I will let you know every time I find one, so give priority to detonating it correctly rather than to destroying the enemy.
Detonating bombs correctly. How do I do that?
It is the same as grab and throw. Keep holding the bomb until it explodes. We will direct the blast into a vector trap.
I got it.
Be sure not to throw it.
I'll try.
I always thought it was Nath. Like, it's spelled Nath. I think I'm getting a fucking bit rusty here. Yeah, I'm getting very rusty here. My god. Like, I think mainly skipping the cutscenes, it helped me last time, mainly because I was just ready to fight all the time. Oh, fuck this. Let's do this quick. I don't know if you actually have to, like, unequip, but it feels like you do, so, got an idea. Oh, Jesus, that's the new one. Not seen that before. Oh, fuck you with your laser, seriously. Yes, I get it. I get it, I'm dying. But yeah, last time I played this, I didn't like watch all the cutscenes, I just skipped them all. So I was just ready and waiting, like, for each and every time there was, like, gameplay. Oh, I don't have to unequip. Okay, that's good. Yeah, for each and every gameplay moment, I didn't really have to worry about getting rusty. But now, because I'm kind of watching all the cutscenes and shit like that, I'm getting a bit rusty during fights. Which sucks. Okay, fuck you. You know what, I don't need your shit. Or yours. Of course. I forgot that these dodge everything. Okay.
We have obtained the Metatron ore.
There we go. I remember I used to be terrible at doing this when I first played. Like, disarming the bombs, I used to not be able to do it properly. Do it. Well, that threw me off then, where, like, it was just the wrong way around.
I detect a bomb. Enemy backup
I detect an asshole. Oh shit. Come on, I need to kill you quick. There we go.
We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore.
At least I have some comics for the next boss anyway. I mean, I never used to use comet, but I saw how quickly it can kill bosses, so... Well, certain ones anyway.
Viola, I'm gonna end this now!
It's surprisingly not too difficult, this boss either. Like, compared to the other Nath, it's really not that difficult. It's just that it has really weird attacks, and that's about it. Oh shit. I tried grabbing her that time, I didn't want to do that. I mean, look at that, she's dead already.
Do you want me to shift the monitor to the outer camera?
Yes. Ada, could we go and save the frame?
Jehuti is not designed to resist entry into Jupiter's magnetic storm. The orbital frame is already being pulled ever faster by gravity. While it is not impossible to save the orbital frame, it is very risky.
Any ideas?
Stop it.
What?
Still you insult me. Don't even consider it. If you save me, I will fight you again, and I will kill you. I'll kill the people that are precious to you first, and then you. And you won't be the last. I'll continue to kill even after that.
But you'll...
I was beaten by such a naive brat.
Viola.
I have lost everything. I survived many battles. I lost my parents and my lover. I don't have the functions of a woman now. Even then, I have continued to live. Right? To survive was the only purpose to life. To survive is my life. In battle, there's a slight gap between life and death. Those who were killing were themselves dead a moment later. I killed innocent children and even my comrades to save myself. Soaking in their blood and eating their flesh, I managed to live this long. It is not a matter of my luck. It was only my vibrant power that kept me alive. I survived through my own strength. You ruined it for me. Who the hell are you? What am I inferior to you in? Have you ever experienced any hardship in your life? Your very existence itself denies mine. Time to end it. Finally, I am finished. My ill-fated days forever over. Boy, will you answer one stupid question?
Yes. What is it?
Was I strong?
It's hard to believe that I'm still alive.
Is that so? Thank you.
The target is disintegrating.
Viola?
Beautiful. You knew how beautiful the stars really are.
Viola!
Rodham. At last, I can be with you.
Viola!
The target has ceased functioning. Confirmed.
What is it? What's going on? Ada?
I detect an enemy presence behind us.
Jehuti is resonant with that frame. Ada, where did it come from? Radar didn't catch it.
In our present condition, you cannot defeat Anubis. Recommend you fly away.
Anubis, you said? You know it? Ada!
That frame is another Jehuti. You two are not destined to meet yet.
What do you mean?
I knew others could be killed, but I never thought it could happen to Viola. She was a capable officer.
You! You ordered all this!
No, Not me. Well, perhaps. In any case, you will die. A farewell gift to Viola.
Fuck you, I know this. Is it me or, like, does Viola's death scene... Well, is Viola's death scene similar to, like, something out of Assault Suit Lainos? It reminds me so much of something in Assault Suit Lainos that I won't ruin.
Exactly what I wanted. The ultimate orbital frame.
Because that game is now out on PS4, like, and it's bloody good, even though I didn't really like it the first time I played it, but I'd like it now, because it is good.
I see the reason why my men couldn't beat you. But here I am.
But here I am, not being able to hit you, even though I have zero shift.
It's impossible for you to kill me.
Whoa! Main torque bus in the body is damaged. Superiority index has dropped to minus 99.83.
I was so close!
Leo, can you hear me? Leo?
Elena?
I'll blast a hole in the side walls of the central hub in 15 seconds. Follow the beacon signal. I'll give you cover with my cannons. Be careful. If you deviate even slightly from the beacon, you'll get burned.
I'll try.
See you soon. Good luck.
Nah, I'm good. I love how he did hit me during that, but it was part of the cutscene, so it didn't count. He's just gonna throw shit at you.
Try not to veer away from the crosshairs marking the beacon.
Roger! Is that the one?
Good job, boy.
Where's Sylvise?
Don't worry, she's just fine.
Good.
Let me go and pick you up.
It will require 3 minutes to stow away in the hangar and to pressurize. Please wait.
You know, thank you for everything. Because you were with me, I survived.
I feel the same. Thank you for helping me out. Is that the right usage of words to show human gratitude?
Sort of, yes. Well, what are you going to do now?
What?
After you reach Mars. You have an important mission, don't you? If it's okay with you. I mean, after you finish your mission...
Jehuti's duty on Mars is to penetrate the military fortress Auman and to destroy the fortress from the inside by self-destructing Jehuti.
Jehuti will self-destruct?
By deliberately overactivating the generator, Jehuti will generate a maximum of 22.3 gigatons. That is equal to the power of 15 positron bombs.
Wait a minute! You mean you'll deliberately explode this frame? What about you?
All my functions aboard Jehuti will cease.
So it's a suicide mission? I thought it was you who told me not to waste my life!
Pressurization is complete. Opening the hatch. Thank you.
Ada!
This is what I live for. This is the purpose of living. For those who have no life.
No!
Okay then, that was definitely one of my worst runs for that game. I have realised though, when I'm not skipping the cutscenes, I get really fucking rusty apparently. But yeah, that's Zone of the Enders HD collection. Well, the first game anyway. Like I said, not the best experience when it comes to Zone of the Enders 1. I actually prefer the PS2 version, because I feel there's a lot less frame rate lag. And it doesn't slow down like a bastard as well. Plus, there's no controller lock as well. Like, that's a big problem in this one. It doesn't seem to happen in the 360 though, so I think it's something to do with the frame rate. Like, with it being so inconsistent in this version. But, it's still a bloody good game. It's one of them. Not as good as the second one, obviously, but it's damn good. I nearly said it's damn near. It's not damn near, because this one does have its flaws. But I will admit I do kind of miss the area change thing in the second game. It's very linear in the second game. Like, really linear. But it works for that game. And the game is longer as well. Whereas this one is incredibly short. Like I said, you could probably do it in less than an hour if you knew exactly what you were doing, especially with the fighting and everything as well. Like, it is just that short, this one. I mean, the shortest amount of time that I did on this, I think, was an hour and 20 minutes, probably. And that is with skipping cutscenes. Like, it's probably not the best time, but hey, it's not a bad time for me. It's one of them. It's the fastest game I can actually beat, so. In fact, isn't it just... it's not to get a picture at the end, is it? I think it's just to get another song at the end, actually, instead of this. Like, yeah, I think that's all it is. Like, if you do all the survival things, like 100% or something like that, or get A on all of them. But it's not really worth it, because it's like, well, I could probably hear that song go where else if I want to. It's not really worth it. I think even Zone of the Enders 2 had something similar. But I think that one was for a different picture right at the end. Where like Dingo and Ken were like together in the picture and that was it. Oh, and he had his old... well, he had a new body, if I remember as well. But yeah, like, I remember most people bought this game just mainly for the Metal Gear Solid 2 demo. Now, I didn't actually get that luxury because I bought it and it didn't even have the fucking demo with it. Someone took the fucking demo out of mine. I mean, I didn't get it new, but someone took the fucking demo out, so I never got to play the trial version of Metal Gear 2. But I like this game. It gave me a chance to actually play this game rather than just straight up Metal Gear 2. Plus, I actually got Metal Gear 2 with this game when I got my PS2, because I actually waited to get the PS2. Wow, I defeated 261 enemies. That is quite impressive, actually. I didn't realise I killed that many. Oh, apparently the time is still... the time still counts down the same. even with the frame rate lag. Because it's kind of in alignment with the stream right now. That's shitty then, because this game lags like a bastard. And if it still counts down the same, that's bastard-like. Fuck here. It's not nice at all. But that framed trophy, I think that's just literally all the frames unlocked. I think you have to complete the game twice to do that, if I'm correct. Let's have a look. Yeah, okay. Wow, it's only twice you have to do it. And it's one of them, you probably only ever want to be Jehuti, Naif, or Zombie Naif. Because it is like... The others are kind of shit. I would just say it, they're shit. Yeah, fuck it, let's do one battle, why not? Where will we fight? Can you actually... Oh, you can fight there as well, cool. You know what, we'll fight in the park, because you're rarely ever in the park, so why not? Okay, do you fucking fireball spam, see how much I care. Jesus, calm down. Fuck me, man. This was really fun though, this. Like, having a versus mode. Like, they really didn't need to put this in the game, but it's awesome it's in the game. And it's awesome it's in the second game as well, because in the second game it's so much fun. Because there's so many different orbital frames in that one. Whereas in this one it's just kind of free, and that's about it. And two of them are kind of the same, just one zombie-like, and that's it. Oh shit. Yes, I got her. I wasn't expecting that to work actually. Fuck me, man. I will admit this is harder on the verses in this game. Like, the AI seems to be way better in the verses on this. Either that or it's because you can't move as well. Maybe. Okay, I did try and do the power attack afterwards, but the frame rate just would not let me do it. Oh, you bastard. There we go. Yeah, the AI is way more harder in the versus on this. That's unusual. I was not expecting that. Okay, well that's only the end as one. I may as well take part one off because I actually completed it in one go. Like, it is a lot more shorter than the second game. So, yeah, I'll see you in the next stream. Which will probably not be tonight because, hey, I've done 2 games and I completed 2 games today, so I've more than met my quota, I guess, but yeah. I'll see you in the next stream, which may be tomorrow or maybe another day.